still have the CCC signs up still. Let's go see if the trailers are still there. Oh my gosh. Well, there's the rec hall is still there, and a little gazebo. Holy smokes. And there's the cafeteria. There it is. Well, I only have a few minutes to get this on video here because they're doing some work with the place, but I am so happy to see that there are still some of the name tags from when I was a Corps member here back in 2002, 2003. What a trip. Oh, by the way, I'll just give you a quick little rundown. I'm not able to walk around and do a whole lot of filming because they are doing some work on the place, but this here is the cafeteria, which has actually undergone some work over the years. And there are 3 trailers here. These are the living quarters for the CCC members. Now, I was in number 3, and there were a couple more trailers off that way that looks like have been taken out. There's a little laundry facility over there, and that is the pool hall slash like rec room area. Basketball court over here. This is where we'd spend our evenings by the campfire. Yeah, what a trip. And there's actually even a phone booth over there, and I'll show you in just a moment. But this here is the gazebo where I used to spend a lot of my off time, just hanging out, just busting chops with the other Corps members. And by the way, shout out to Luke. He is currently working here on site. They're doing spikes here for the salmon restoration project. He was kind enough to let me kind of take a look around and go down memory lane. So yeah, it's been 20 years, and I had no idea this place was still even open. So I'm going to see if I can recognize some of the names here. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. A lot of them over the years. Phil Marshall, James Rogers, Larry Brown, Tim Robertson, Eric McClure, Rhett, Jewel, I know all of these guys. Jared Humphrey, Scott, Roxanne Miller, Greg Nicole. It's my buddy. Shout out to Greg Nicole. He lives in Sparks, Nevada right now. Let's see if I can find mine. I don't even know if it's still here. I would be amazed if it was. Corey Sanders. Hi, Corey. We're friends on Facebook. I'm going to send this video to her for sure. Blake, Dylan, Terry Johnson, Garrett. Yeah, some of these names I'm not familiar with. James Sanchez. Now there's a few more. Vincent Harris. Vincent Harris. I think that might have been Debo. I'm not quite sure. There's a few more. I don't recognize these names. Ryan Burns. I wonder if that's the Ryan Burns that works for like the newspaper, the Times Standard. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick look around, and I'll show you what it looks like now. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to take some of the old pictures I have from back in the day and kind of compare them to what it looks like now. We'll just make a little comparison, 20-year video of the old CCC Center in Leggett. So my trailer, this is where I was staying at, right in this one here. And that's our little laundry thing that we had. Yep. That's where our quarters was. we had bunk beds in there, and Philly Lyons, he was my bunkmate. Philly Lyons, I hope someday you get a chance to see this video. It looks like they're camping out here right now for the spike. Doing some work, gardening, landscaping stuff. And this here is a little laundry facility. By the way, the fire station is just over there, and I actually ended up stopping by and talking to them before. Oh, there's a laundry machine in there. Before I came over here, because I didn't want to, raise any suspicion. And when you're doing stuff like this, obviously you're out kind of in a remote area. You want to use good communication. Yeah, wow, what a trip. By the way, the river is just right over here, so it wasn't that far at all. And let's go take a look at the pool hall, the old rec room. Maybe even the old phone booth too. I think it's still there. Yep, it's right there. Just exactly how I remember it too. So I mean, not much has changed. Yeah, wow, what a trip. And here's the old phone booth where we would take turns. Oh my gosh, the phone is still here. Wow. We would take turns being on the phone because hardly any of us had cell phones back then. In fact, it wasn't until like 2003 that I got my first cell phone. And here is the rec hall. A little glimpse of the inside there. Oh my gosh. So many memories on this tennis court. We got pretty good, or tennis court, basketball court. We got pretty good at basketball over the years, just spending all of our time there when we weren't at work. So yeah, it's just being used as storage now, but yeah, that's where all the games were. We had foosball, table tennis. We even had a little TV, a couple chairs, and yeah, pool table, that sort of thing. So before we leave, I think we're going to take a look at the cafeteria. When I was living here, I was here for about 6 months. Now, 5 of those months I was out doing salmon restoration projects and other CCC projects. But during my last month here, I had actually started working in the kitchen. And back then I remember like that was such a nice change of pace, not having to go out, get up super early in the morning and going out to the grade on those miserable, hot and stormy days, being out there on the grade. Okay, let's take a quick look at the old cafeteria. Wow, it looks pretty good. They've done a lot of work to it. Yep. Yeah, pretty unrecognizable as before all the changes. It looked so different. Well, thanks for joining me, everyone. It's so nice to come back and get some video of this place, something I've been wanting to do for years. And special thanks to the current core members here, keeping the torch going of this place, keeping it going and making good use out of it. So that's it. That is the Leggett Center Salmon Restoration, or the CCC Center here in Leggett.